The well-known scholar of duck kazoos, Phil Robertson, spoke to Sirius XM right-wing radio about the election, and he has some thoughts for us.
The Guardian in London, the Financial Times of London, BBC, CNN, the New York Times, Washington Post, CBS have said that, this guy is a fascist, this guy is a dictator, this guy is an authoritarian, and that people that the message resonates with are nativist, know-nothings, brown shirts. You've had to go through this before on Duck Dynasty, and you've now recently gone through in the last couple of days. What would you tell people, your impression of the mainstream media and what they should do to push back?
God very eloquently and very plainly spells out exactly what the current situation is, and it's been that way since human beings have been on planet Earth. There are two kind of powers at work on this planet Earth and going into the cosmic realms, actually. You have organized evil, and it is headed up by the evil one, Satan. When people now, through all of their education system in America, they keep hammering the fact, all the people you mentioned this morning that said Donald Trump is a fascist, what they actually are, they're controlled by the evil one. There's two great powers at work. There's good, that's God, and evil. You have the larger portion who are controlled by the evil one. Satan controls our news media. Satan controls our institutions of higher learning. And he controls what goes on in Hollywood.
That's right. Satan controls the news media, and he controls Hollywood, and he controls the education system. I know, because that's why I stopped going to school. I don't want them to get that indoctrination in my head about that global warming and about evolution. See, that's all the problem with the mainstream media is what they do. They try to get you to believe all these different things about math and whatnot and algebra, and they try to tell you 2 + 2 = 4, and I say it ain't 4. If you put 2 and 2 together, that's 22. I see the 2 and the 2. That's 22. It ain't that hard to figure out. I'm looking at it right now. 22. Goddamn Satan controlled all that. He said Satan controls the education system, the media, and Hollywood. What the fuck? What does that even mean? They call in Leonardo DiCaprio for a movie, and it's like, today's director, Leo, is going to be Beelzebub. You're going to make a movie, and I'm going to like it. All hail Satan. All hail Satan. We really hope that you work on that next episode of NCIS or whatever the fuck. That's probably not even shot in Hollywood. I've never even seen an episode of that in my life. That was the only show that was coming to my head. I was trying to think of the show with the nerds and the fucking... What's that show? Big Bang Theory. God, that show is bad. That show might actually be made by Satan. The media is also controlled, obviously. I mean, I'm controlled by Satan. Duh. I do liberal talking points all day long, get the facts and information, and that's bad because that turns people away from Jesus. So as the media is from Satan, that's what the media is. And education, yeah. We could see that you're not a fan of that. So I love how, see, this is what you say when you don't have a response. When you're a stupid person and you can't connect dots and you don't have a reasonable response, hey man, come on, don't say that. Here's why Trump isn't an authoritarian. His policies, are in the opposite direction. They're for democracy and human rights. He can't say that because that's not true. So what does he go? Oh, you disagree with me? You disagree with Donald Trump? Gotta be from Satan. It's definitely from Satan. That's why everybody against him. No. See, when he says, I want to ban all Muslims from entering the country, that's an authoritarian position. That's a fascist position. When he says, I want to open up the libel laws so that we can sue the media when they write dissenting opinions on us, see, that's authoritarian. That's a fascist move. When he says, hey, I want to kill civilians in the Middle East, kill the families of terrorists, well, that's an authoritarian move. That's a fascist move. So when people call him a fascist, it's just true. When they say, oh, he's authoritarian in many respects, that's just true. And it is not a rational response to say, well, when I read the Bible, and in the Bible it says stuff about people who are going to be against people I like, and the people I like, Jesus himself, he'd be in favor of Donald Trump's policies. Jesus loves it when you torture people, and Jesus loves it when you ban people you don't like, and Jesus likes to censor people when they disagree with him, and Jesus hates the poor too, just like Donald Trump, and if you disagree, then obviously you're from Satan.